Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sanjana. In today's video, I wanted to share about how I'm planning to use the Ink Bucket 2023 goal setting pages. So basically these are the pages that are there before the months begin, and I thought in today's video I could share some ideas about how I'm planning to use, and in case you want to use it the same way or you want to modify it a little bit for yourself, I thought it'd be like a nice video for you guys to watch and also for me to share it. Okay, anyways, let's get started. By the way, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing because I have more than 300 videos already on my channel and I upload almost every single day. So yeah, do consider subscribing. Okay, so let's truly get started with this video. As soon as we open the planner, we have this intro page, and I think I'm gonna keep it as it is. In the future, I've gotten a few ideas, but I don't think I want to do it. In case you're interested, what I was thinking is writing the name here and like adding a few decorative stickers, the botanical or floral stickers. So as soon as you open your planner, it's just really nice and cheery. Ink Bucket planners have always been that way, like at least the last 2 years. And as soon as you open the planner, it's so nice. I really like the floral designs. So I was thinking I'll do something like that, but not immediately, probably sometime later when I'm bored or something. I'll do it. And then we have this page wherein they have a little poem. So every year, not a poem exactly, but every year in the Ink Bucket planner we get a note from the creators. I really like them. I love keeping them. I feel it's just a nice touch to the planners that you use. But this year there are not really a lot of notes pages, and I need certain essential spreads that I want to create before the months begin. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cover up the note here and then add my word of the year. And I really love doing it. I've done it since last 2 years. So let me just show you. This is my 2021 planner. My word of the year was experiment. And then I've spoken a lot in detail about these things in the videos that I've done, the setups. So, and anyways, the 2022 word of the year was tranquility. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this vibe wherein I use a cardstock paper, probably the same one or something that looks good with the design that's going on here, and add my word of the year. So it was like free from disturbance and calm. I really like that concept. It helps me a lot, so I am gonna do that here. So this is gonna be my word of the year. And then we have this calendar pages. I'm gonna leave these as it is. I typically don't use them. These are more for my reference in case I want to know, let's say a friend and me, we're planning a trip. So I'm like, okay, August 24th, like let's go on that date. So I use these calendars for reference and not really for anything else. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. And then we start off with the 2022 reflection pages. Before that, we have this plain page. So every year for 2022 reflection, we just had a blank spread, and I really like that. I loved creating my own reflections, just free to do whatever I want to. But this year, it's all like there are like templates. So what I thought is in this plain page, I could do my 2022 reflections, and let me show you the 2022 planner. So this is what I'm talking about. I just added things that I achieved or highlights of the year, things that I learned, some things I wanted to improve. Just, you can watch that video, by the way. I'll leave the 2022 planner setup playlist in the description box in case you're interested to just have a look at last year's setup. Yeah, I really like this. Let me show you why I'm not able to do it in the spreads that they have given. So here we have like 4 pages to reflect your 2022. You see there are like prompts, and it's fine. I don't really mind the prompts that are here. In fact, I like them, and it's quite easy to cover up in case you don't like it too. What I don't like about the spreads are that they're lined, and it's, when you're creating spreads with pretty stickers, it doesn't really look good. So I thought I'm gonna use these 4 pages as it is, like whatever it is meant to. I'm gonna sit down and journal about the prompt that is given here, here, and then on these 2 pages as well. So I'm gonna do it as it is. But in case you don't want to, what you can do is like how I'm gonna cover up the word of the year here, sorry, not word of the year, but the note that they've given here with the cardstock. You can do the same thing for these prompts as well, and you can write anything else that you might want to write. So that's what's gonna happen over here and then here, and then we start off with the 2023 goal setting pages. This again, I needed a few pages that I wanted to create my own spreads in, but it isn't there. So I'm going to use this side of the page to create my dreams spread. This was something I just did like in 2022. It was the first time I did it and I loved it so much. So this is what the spread looked like. It was all the dreams that I had, not necessarily for this particular year, but just in general my life dreams, and I just really like it. I love this spread and I want to recreate it. Probably some things will go out of it and some things will some new things will get added in here, but I say like most of the things are like it's still my dreams, or I'm on the path to make that dream a reality. So I wanted to have that spread in here, and I thought, okay, we have a plain one here, and you know, it says now let's make 2023 one for the books. So it's just really nice. I feel this page was made for the dreams. So I'm gonna put that over here. And then vision board, I have usually done a 2-page vision board spreads. I've done it for 2021 as well as 2022. I love it. I love creating my vision boards in the planner itself. But again, like I said, there are not really a lot of notes pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this half of the page for vision board itself because we have the header already and I really don't want to disrupt anything there. Probably I might cover it. I don't know. I don't really like the way it's getting cut like here. I wish it was a little bit below, the header was a little bit below. But you know what? That's not really a huge problem. So I was thinking I'll cut down my vision board. I'll just print the pictures a little bit smaller than I used to. And I'm gonna make that here. And the reason why I wanted an extra page is to create my quintessential plan. I have been doing this for about like, I'd say three years now. I really like that, and this plan is based on my vision for the year as well as my goals for the year, and I create like a huge plan wherein it's a one-stop solution for me to refer throughout the year. And if you want to know more about that, it's there in that playlist, the 2022 planner playlist. I'll show you a quick snapshot of it. So this is the one I talk about, or what I use the spread for is to create like scenarios. You know, we would have set goals at the beginning of the year, but usually things don't go as we expected it to, right? Like sometimes we are busy, sometimes we feel low. So in that particular plan, I create like everything, like if I'm busy, what do I need to do? If I feel demotivated, what do I need to do? So I just have everything there so that throughout the year, when I am in those situations, I can refer to it and it'll just be a quick solution for me. So I really love that. And I thought it'll be nice to create it here right next to the vision board. So anytime I come to see my vision board, I know that I have a quintessential plan that my past self has created for me. So this is, I think, one of my favorite spreads to create. Actually, the pre-planning of it, to think about, okay, what happens here, what happens there, what do I need to do? So I really love creating that spread, and I'm super excited to share all of the setup videos with you guys pretty soon. Then we have this mark your date with destiny, or probably yearly overview, something like that. And I've always failed to keep up with this spread because the idea is that I usually had previously had to do with me coming and filling things here every single month, and I forget it. I always forget it. You won't believe it, guys. I don't even remember it for January. So I'm mostly like on this part of the planner during the month, so I don't even come back to it. But this year I was thinking I could do a picture of the month, and I know it's like a monthly task itself, but what I was thinking is I don't need to like actually print the picture and put it here every single month. I can create a folder on my phone, and every month I can select a picture and just add it to the folder, or anytime I take a picture and if I feel like, oh, that'll be good for picture of the month, I can just put it in that folder, and once in a while, probably once in 6 months or at the end of the year, I can print up all the pictures and add it in these boxes. I just think it'll be nice to have a look at that. I don't really add any pictures apart from the vision board, like my actual pictures in my planner anywhere. So I was just thinking that it'll be a nice touch, especially in the future years when you want to look back into your planners, or when you're no longer here and you pass it on to your future generations. I think it'll be really, it's just a nice thing, I feel. So I'm gonna be doing that, or at least I'm planning to do that. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, you can probably put your highlights to the idea that I had last year was highlights, or what you can do is depending on the goal that you have set, probably you can track your progress here. You know, January, you'll have this huge goal, right? In January, what's your breakdown goal, like the monthly goal that will lead you to that, to you achieving the big yearly goal that you have set. And you can also write how you did with respect to your planned goal. So just a little nice intention and reflection. And these boxes are pretty huge, so I think you'll be good with that as well. Or if you are starting a social media channel, or if you already have and you're not having a separate planner for that, you can create your progress. Like I personally refrain from trying to track the subscriber count or the views or something like that, because I've noticed when it goes up, I feel really happy, but when it's not going as I needed it to be, but then I feel really depressed. So what I focus on is the types of videos that I'm making, the number of videos that I'm making, because those are in my control. And subscriber count, it depends on a lot of factors. It depends on the algorithm. It depends on whether the people are actually connecting with my videos or not. Some of my videos might not be good, some might be good, but it might not, the people who are watching will not like it. So all those things depends on external factors, but making videos and publishing them is completely up to me. So I focus on that aspect and recommend the same. Probably each month you can have a different challenge, you know, a creative challenge. I like to do that, and I'm planning to do it in my content planner this year. So that's an idea for this page too. Anyways, next I'm going towards the goal setting pages. Here I'm going to use it for goal setting itself, but I'm going to rename the headers we have here, because one, I think mostly I like to be specific about the terms that I use. For example, health goals, I like to name it as well-being. So I feel it makes a huge difference to how I refer to these things, and that's why I like to do that. And then another thing is I like to add it based on priority for that particular year. You know, well-being, I want to make sure that it's the first thing on the page. Then probably it's personal. Then instead of work, this year I'm thinking I'll add it as either professional or career or something like that. And then I'm gonna take off a few things from this list, and I'm thinking one of the boxes here, I'm gonna leave it blank. I'm not gonna set up anything in the beginning of the year, and the reason why I was thinking is that I want to give myself the room to grow and think differently. I don't want to restrict myself throughout the year to just achieve these goals, because right now I am thinking of, okay, this is what I want to achieve, but 6 months down the line it might not be the same, or some things might have changed. So I thought I'll leave a blank space here in case throughout the year, if I feel like I want to work on any goal, I can come and add it in that box. So I'm gonna do that on this. And then we have the 2023 intentions. So this is basically like they'll have top priorities, habits to adopt, habits to cut, new skills, do more of, do less of. It's nice. I like these prompts too that are given here. But I one day I was just sitting at the beginning of 2021 and I got an idea. I loved it. I just absolutely loved creating that spread. Let me show it to you guys here. Yeah, here you go. This one. So what I did was, we had the same headers, I believe, you know, like do more of, do less of and all that. So I just put a whiteout on those headers, and then I did something called as like, what do I want to welcome in my life, what do I want to let go, what do I want to embrace, what do I want to transform, how do I want to be thinking about stuff, and how do I want to feel. So I really like this. That's the reason I kept it up for 2022 as well. Let me show it to you guys. Here you go. I changed a few prompts, I believe. It just depends on what's going on in my life. So what did I want to create, what do I want to emphasize, embrace, choose, feel, then explore. So I liked, I just love this spread quite a bit, and I was thinking I'll do the same thing. I do not like that we have boxes here because you guys know how much I love adding stickers, and I just love to decorate, especially this particular spread, quite a bit. But you know what, that's okay. I don't think it's such a big deal. I'll try to think about how I can make it look prettier. But yeah, I wanted to use this for my intentions. And then we have the year at a glance spread, and this is one of those pages where I'm really motivated to keep up with it. At the beginning of the year, I do it for a few weeks and then I give it up, and I remember sometime probably in May or June that I haven't done it at all. Mainly I think it's because the way it ends up looking, I really don't like it. I've tried using color pencils, markers. I've also done like designs in the fine liner pens. I just don't like the way it looks, and another reason is I forget to come and like keep up with this. What I like to track here is from the last 2 years, what I've been doing is I'm keeping like one main goal for the year. Anything else that I'm working on should contribute towards that particular goal, or if I don't achieve anything else, I'm perfectly all right. I just want to achieve that one goal. So that's really helped me to dig deeper and to deal with certain mindset problems that we might have, or hurdles and limitations that we might have set for ourselves. That really helps to get deeper. So I like to track that main yearly focus that I have for that particular year in this spread. Because I didn't like the way it was looking, what I was thinking for 2023 is to use washi tapes. This is my washi stash, by the way. I've added a few more into my collection. I don't know if I've ever shown it on YouTube. I did a reel on Instagram. So this is another set that I recently picked up. I love the color theme of this one. Okay, let's come back to what we were talking about. So these are some of like two of my favorite washi tapes. I love the colors. I just love the size. I like how pretty it looks. And I was thinking I can use these thin washi strips to track that. See, it fits perfectly within these boxes. I'm like, on the days that I have worked on that goal or something, or milestones, I can come and mark it here. I'm not going to be doing it every day though. Just want to put that out there because I'm thinking I'll mark it in pencil or something, and then once in a while, or like at the end of June or something, I'll come back and mark for the first 6 months, and at the end of December I'll come back and mark for the other 6 months, because I like the continuity of this. Or oh no, you know what, I can do it once a month too, right? I can cut it and probably alternate, like put green in here. Let's see how that goes. I don't want to color code it and all, like, you know, oh, pink means this, so green means that. I don't want to do that. I feel it's gonna complicate it. I'll just put it down based on how I like it to look. Some like not create, I don't even want to create patterns, just depending on like, okay, it's been too much of pink, so let me add some green. I'm gonna do that, but if you want, you can color code it. I just don't want to complicate these things a lot for me, because you know, it's just a nice thing to do, but yeah, it's not like important. Another reason why I actually don't like these kind of spreads is because you tend to look at the days that you haven't done rather than the days that you have done. It's just that distraction when your brain tends to focus on negative and not the positive. Probably it'll be a nice activity for me to focus on the positive rather than looking at the negative. So these are all the yearly pages, and I want to talk about how I'll be using the monthly dashboard as well as this weekly dashboard pages too. But I think I'll do it, and along with the calendar and the weekly pages, also some notes pages that are there. I think I'll do that in next video, because this is gonna get really long and there are a lot of sections, and I actually thought I'll do it in this video itself, but then when I was sitting and planning down for it, when I'm sitting down and planning for it, I just felt like there are too many sections here. That's why I wanted to split this video into 2 parts. Anyways guys, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope these gave you some ideas, or if you have any other ideas that, which I haven't mentioned here, and the ways in which you want to use your planner, not necessarily Ink Bucket, but anything else that you feel like, okay, this is a great planner spread, do let me know in the comments below. I think it'll be nice to share with the planning community that we have here. And yeah, I hope you found it helpful. If you did, or if you just liked watching this particular video, give it a thumbs up, as well as another reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay guys, I'll leave you on that note. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.